Welcome everybody to Grapple FK. We are covering the co-main event on Saturday/Sunday. It's Gregor Gillespie, the Gift, against Brad Quake Riddell. So Gregor is an incredibly good wrestler. He was All-American 4 times, and I think he won the national championship once in 2007. Brad Riddell is from a kickboxing background. He had like 69 kickboxing bouts before he joined the UFC. Sorry, before he went into MMA. I think he won 59 of them. A fair few of those were via KO. He has wins over like people like John Wayne Parr. So very very good kickboxing background. They're both the same height. I mean, Brad looks a bit taller to me, and we know that these stats are normally wrong. Brad seems taller to me for some reason. I'm not sure why, but Gregor is probably 5'7", 5'8".
Yeah, I'm not so sure about Brad Riddell, but Gregor Gillespie is he strikes me as small.
Yeah,
definitely
he looks
undersized for the division.
Yeah, he is pretty small.
Yeah.
But I mean they're pretty close in size. I think this is one of the first times that Gregor's actually fighting someone of a similar size to him.
Yeah, I mean, ordinarily I would say Gregor Gillespie has got a serious size disadvantage, but in this fight, it doesn't really matter.
No, I think at max, I think Brad's probably 1 inch taller than him.
Yeah.
Brad is quite muscular though. He's quite chunky.
Yeah, he is. But both of these guys should be featherweights.
Yeah, they should.
And I do wonder if these guys, continue in their careers in the UFC and make a little bit more money, if they get a proper nutritionist, could they then make the move down to featherweight?
What's the age though? Because Gregor's 33, right? It might be difficult for him.
Gillespie's 34.
Oh yeah.
But still, I mean, the dude's a featherweight.
Yeah, he should be. What's Brad's age? Brad's younger, probably. I think.
He's younger, but I don't know how old he is.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree with you. There probably should be featherweights. But anyway, let's get into this. So this is classic. Someone of a wrestling background who's actually developed a decent striking game as well. I like his jab. He has decent 1-2s. Not the best head movement, but you wouldn't expect that coming from someone. Sorry, from someone coming from a wrestling background. Brad Riddell, kickboxer. Very good striking, but like most kickboxers from that kind of Australia, New Zealand region, keeps his head quite still, quite stagnant when he's coming forward, I've noticed. But very, very hard kicks, hard low kicks, hits hard. But yeah, I mean, kickboxers are kickboxers, right? They don't have the elegance of a boxer in terms of head movement and movement around a ring or a cage. But yeah, it's a classic matchup, isn't it? Wrestler against striker.
Yeah, very much so. I just want to talk about Brad Riddell's kickboxing. I haven't looked at his record, although I've literally just pulled it up now. You said
9 wins, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Or maybe less. Yeah, it's less probably. But yeah, so there's a lot of hype around Brad Riddell's kickboxing. You get, commentators like DC saying, "Oh, he's come from city kickboxing, such a kickboxing heavy background." Brad Riddell, he's really using that, kickboxing background that he's got. And yeah, I'm sure he's a decent kickboxer. Well, no, he is a decent kickboxer.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure it's quite at the level that people seem to think it is. Now, what he does well is he moves, explosively into range and land 1-2s. I've seen him throw nice feints. He'll feint the jab and then land the right cross. His kicks are okay. I mean, for kickboxers, we're used to seeing, super fast, super powerful kicks, Edson Barboza style. We're not getting those kinds of kicks from Brad Riddell. And just thinking off the top of my head, guys like Rafael Fiziev, who's just beating people from pillar.
Actually, a friend of his.
Yeah. Brad Riddell's not doing what Fiziev does.
No, Fiziev is way more way more explosive with his kicks. That guy's kicks sound like fucking gunshots.
Yeah, and they're so fucking quick. There's no
So quick,
telegraph.
yeah.
There's nothing. Brad Riddell doesn't do that. So just looking at Brad Riddell's kickboxing record here. Now this is the first time I've seen it, so I'm kind of winging this a bit. But he's got a lot of fights in, say, China, Australia, the Philippines. A lot of it's the APAC region. I'm not seeing any big promotions here.
He's definitely fought in K1 and Glory.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's fought in Glory. He must have fought in a big promotion because he beat John Wayne Parr.
He's fought in an organization called Glory of Heroes, based out of actually they're all over the place.
Yeah, I think that's a big promotion.
Is it Glory of Heroes?
Yeah.
He's fought in one championship and lost.
Yeah, one championship's probably the biggest for kickboxing at the moment now. But it never used to be. That's just come into the fore, over the last 2-3 years, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So John Wayne Parr, I don't know who this guy is. Is he good?
Yeah, he's a very good kickboxer.
Okay.
The thing is, I mean, kickboxing is very different to MMA striking, though, isn't it? It's one thing being a kickboxer, but it's a different thing bringing those skills into an octagon.
Okay, so I think Brad Riddell beat John Wayne Parr when John Wayne Parr was pretty old, around about 40 years old. Which you say is not that old, but whatever. Anyway, I'm just not that convinced. That's
pretty old. Yeah, that's pretty old.
I'm just not that convinced about Brad Riddell's kickboxing credentials here.
What's his record? How many has he won?
59-10.
Yeah, that's a good kickboxing record.
It is.
Yeah.
But I would expect to see organizations like K1 here. And it's not that.
I think K1 is a loose term though, and it covers like an expansive organization. So I don't know. I might be wrong about that. Let me quickly check. Because I always get confused about kickboxing. It used to be a lot more clear cut. Obviously, we're MMA guys. He also went to a split decision with Cedric Doumbé, who's a very, very good fighter.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, he's really good, that guy. So yeah, 59-10. Yeah, maybe I can't remember K1 or whatever, but I mean 59-10. He's got a boxing record as well. He lost unanimous decision. He only had one fight. But yeah, I mean, had a lot of striking fights, whatever it is.
Yeah. So
but I know what you mean. It doesn't seem it.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. It doesn't like some of the kicks that he threw. Throughout his 3 fights, it doesn't seem like it's coming from a very experienced kickboxer.
Yeah, exactly.
I know exactly what you mean. Like Fiziev's only had like 40 fights on the Central Asian circuit. He's only had 40. But like, look at his kicks and his punches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the hands as well. I mean,
I don't know.
He doesn't look like an elite
striking's
fighter.
Decent.
No, it is. Yeah. It's just not.
I know what you mean there. Yeah.
Oh, so I think we've established probably that his striking is better than Gillespie's. But Gillespie's striking, considering he's a wrestler, as you said, is not bad. He's
not bad. Yeah.
I've seen him throw feints. Throw a jab and then loop over with the left hook, which is nice. He's quick. Yeah. He's explosive. He's obviously been working. Training some proper decent striking. I don't know if it's enough to pose a challenge to Riddell on the feet necessarily, but I think it's probably enough to keep him occupied, give him something to think about, which gives the setups for the takedown, which is what a wrestler needs to do. So yeah, and of course, which brings us to Gillespie's wrestling, which is of course elite.
Just-tastic.
Did you say just-tastic?
Just-tastic.
Just-tastic. Yeah. So he gets the NCAA Division I champion, multiple-time champion. Don't know how that shit works, but I looked up his Wikipedia and he's got lots of gold medals next to NCAA Division I. So he's the real deal.
He's hot. He's so hot.
He's so hot right now. So he's good at getting takedowns off kicks. Which is going to limit Riddell's kicking game, because Magomed Mustafayev got Riddell down off a kick. So if he's got any sense, he will not be throwing a lot of kicks in this fight. So again, as you said,
away a big part of his game though, his low kicks. If he's not throwing low kicks.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So I mean, in this kind of classic wrestler versus striker matchup, we always lean towards the wrestler, because the wrestler decides where the fight goes. And there's a crucial universal concept in MMA, and that is that strikers have not figured out how to employ all of their striking tools against a wrestler, because they're scared of the takedown. They still haven't figured that out. So we have to lean towards Gillespie, in my opinion. We have to assume he's going to get the takedown. Now, one variable that I think we should discuss is that Brad Riddell doesn't have the best BJJ, doesn't have the best takedown defense, doesn't have the best wrestling by any stretch of the imagination. But against guys like Magomed Mustafayev, and who was the other guy, Jamie Malarkey, I think.
Yeah, Malarkey.
He was taken down, but he pops right back up. Now, admittedly, he gets taken straight back down again, but then he gets back up. So these guys, then they're not able to get position on him. They're not getting him inside control. They're not getting him mount. They're not threatening submissions. They're not getting any ground and pound off.
Yeah.
Now, if we look at Mustafayev's wrestling and Jamie Malarkey's wrestling, obviously it's not nearly as good as Gillespie's wrestling.
No, I'd say Mustafayev's probably closer to his level, but Gillespie still levels above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I do, by that same token, Gillespie had trouble keeping Yancy Medeiros down on the ground. Yancy Medeiros would get taken down, but he kind of get back to his knees. That's the really
big Brazilian dude, right?
Tall and thin.
Yeah, 6 foot. Yeah, he was like six. He was a lot bigger than him.
Yeah.
But I mean, he eventually got him down a few times.
He did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, eventually got him down a few times. But yeah, he got hurt. He got hurt as well, quite early on in that fight, Gillespie. Yeah, he got hurt.
In the eye, got cut in the eye or something.
Big right hand from that Brazilian dude. Yeah. He's relentless though. He just keeps going for it, and he can just keep going for it throughout the 3 rounds.
But the reason I mention Brad Riddell's ability to get back up is because that could afford him, say, a minute, maybe 2 minutes on the feet per round.
Yeah.
And Gregor Gillespie does like to take maybe a little bit of time off to get his breath back before he starts going for the takedowns again. So I think we have to assume at some point there's going to be some striking going on, and that is where Gillespie is at risk.
Yeah, definitely. Although Gillespie's striking isn't bad. I mean, I know he got knocked out by Kevin Lee, but I mean, in his other fights, his striking was
it's decent. Yeah,
it's decent. Yeah, like he can stand and trade.
Mm.
I just, he just got caught. He just got caught with a very, very big kick. Overhand right. Kevin Lee slipped his jab, caught him with the right, and kicked him. And he was out cold. But he's got a chin. He's taken some punishment in his other fights. And Brad Riddell, I don't think he's KO'd many people in MMA.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he's KO'd many people. He does have power. He knocked Mustafayev down in the first round. But yeah, I agree with you. That's where the risk is for Gillespie. But I think Gillespie will be able to, once he gets a hold of him. I don't think Brad will be able to do much. I mean, he might pop back up now and then, but I think Gillespie will just keep taking him down.
My concern is, can Gillespie do enough? This kind of goes back to our argument about the Mustafayev Riddell fight, and how judges are going to score this. So there are significant periods where Mustafayev did take Riddell down, did get him up against the cage, but didn't do enough damage. So Gregor Gillespie is going to have to get position on Riddell, a side control mount, take his back, get some shots off, that kind of thing, in order to, in the judge's eyes, cement the fact that yes, he's won that part of the round.
Yeah.
On balance, I think he can probably do it.
I think he can do that
because in his other fights, he's had quite a suffocating top control game.
Yeah, I think he can do that.
Yeah,
against larger guys as well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
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 So
I mean, at this point, I'm just wanking all over Gregor Gillespie, to be honest.
Yeah. Why not? Let's just do it. What a shit haircut, but whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I unless Brad knocks him out, I don't think Brad can win a decision. I think Gillespie's definitely got the advantage in this fight. And
so
I think it'll be maybe first round will be maybe a minute on the feet, feel each other out. Gillespie's got a good jab. I like his jab. I think after that, once Gillespie gets a hold of him, it's going to be very difficult for Brad to defend this guy's wrestling.
For sure.
Yeah. So I don't really see what Brad can do in this apart from get a big KO win, but he doesn't really KO people in MMA.
Yeah. So who do you think the favourite is?
It's to be Gillespie, even though he's coming off a loss, I think.
What odds would you give Gillespie?
In this fight, I would have to say he should be like minus 250.
He's minus 225.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was hoping it'd be a bit closer than that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I would have hoped for that too, but that makes sense to me. Just because of his wrestling credentials, and Brad doesn't really knock people out. All right, he got knocked out by Kevin Lee, got caught, but he won 5 in a row up to that point, or 4 in a row.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, Brad Riddell has faced pretty shit competition.
Yeah.
And, I was kind of slagging off his kickboxing a little bit. That's against guys who are really not very good. Jamie Malarkey, who the fuck is he? Fares Ziam.
Fares Ziam's not great.
No, wait, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong record here.
No.
Sorry. So Jamie Malarkey, Alex De Silva, Magomed Mustafayev. And, Magomed Mustafayev...
he's got a few wins, but he's not great.
Yeah, he hasn't... He beat Rafael Fiziev, by the way.
That was a very good spinning kick, but it was kind of lucky. I think if they fight 10 times, Fiziev will probably win 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but Brad Riddell, he looks okay against not very good opposition. That's it.
Yeah, this is definitely a step up. Huge step up for him.
Yeah. And what's his name? Gillespie hasn't faced the best guys, but I feel the guys he's faced are a little bit better. And he's done well. He's had parts in the fights where he's looked
You know, he's been tagged and stuff, but like overall, he's performed well. He's got a KO on his record. He's got a sub on his record. He's got finishes. Okay, he's been finished, but you know that shit happens, man. Kevin Lee hits hard.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes shit like that happens. Something like that can make you a better fighter. So I think, given Gillespie's credentials, I think, I mean, yeah, we've explored their styles. It's wrestler against striker, although Gillespie's got decent striking as well. And Brad, as you said, has got an ability to get back up from takedowns, but not the best takedown defense. Going on to predictions, I think Gillespie will get a unanimous decision win here.
I think Gillespie can get the submission here.
You think get the sub?
Yeah.
If Riddell gets really tired, what round 3 are you thinking?
It could be any round, to be honest.
Really, his BJJ isn't that great though, is it?
Oh, he's got subs. I mean, the one fight I'm thinking of. I think against Vince Pichel. He got ahead
in the
of
3rd round, wasn't he? That was when he was quite tired.
Oh yeah.
No, second round.
But yeah, against Vince Pichel, he got the head and arm.
He's got 2 subs. Sorry, arm triangles. Sorry to interrupt.
I mean, I thought that was a head and arm choke he got him with.
Isn't that the same thing?
Could be. I know it as a head and arm choke. But that's what I did to you in your flat over the weekend.
Yeah, that's an arm triangle. That's also called an arm triangle, I think.
Okay. So yeah, he got that against Vince Pichel when he was in. Oh God, when I can't think. When he was in 3/4 mount. So he's basically on top. But Vince Pichel had one of his legs trapped, but he still managed to apply enough force onto his neck to get the tap. And that's
he was throwing Pichel around. I saw that fight. He's throwing him around like a dog toy.
Yeah. So the jiu-jitsu's there. He's got decent submissions. Judging by the head and arm choke. So yeah, I'm going to say submission round 2.
Round 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, there you go. So I have got Gillespie via unanimous decision. I'm going to put this in the safe come. What about you? Are you putting this in the safe?
Yeah, safe come for sure.
Safe come. Yeah.
We just need other people for the safe come.
Yeah, and we can look into some fights. Yeah, Derek Brunson and Kevin Holland confuse the shit out of us. Taitu Vasu against Mays. Don't like betting on heavyweights.
Grant Dawson is fighting Leonardo Santos. I don't know who Leonardo Santos is, but Grant Dawson is half decent, right?
This guy's good. This Georgian guy, Roman Deladze.
Yeah, who's he fought?
I don't know, but he's just been destroying people.
He's going to need wrestling against Trevin Giles, though.
Yeah, he's a very good wrestler. But we'll look into that. Is Grant Dawson English?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's I know Grant Dawson. He's a very good fighter.
Oh, he's not who I'm thinking of then.
Yeah, no. I know who this kid is. Yeah, he's really good. He's very good. Yeah, we need to look into this.
Yeah,
let's cover this. Let's cover this soon. He's a very good fighter, Grant Dawson.
Okay. Let me quickly look at Leonardo Santos. Leonardo Santos. Okay, so what the fuck? Leonardo Santos knocked out Kevin Lee in 2015.
Oh shit!
This dude is serious.
Did he see some holes in his game?
Yeah. Okay. So
Holy
this
shit.
guy was in the UFC back in the day.
How old is he?
He is. Oh fuck.
What is he,
41.
50?
41.
Why is
Okay.
every Brazilian that's around 40 plus 40 still fighting?
Oh no. Okay. So he's in the Ultimate Fighter Brazil season 2 in 2013. Beat Thiago Santos in the Ultimate Fighter.
Thiago Santos.
Yep. He's
But this,
beaten.
he's down as 155 though.
Well, he says here he's a middleweight. Oh, lightweight. How the fuck does this work?
But this is confused the shit out of me, dude.
So maybe Thiago Santos was a lot smaller then, and maybe this guy was a lot bigger. This guy's 6 foot.
No, it must be another Thiago Santos, dude.
Let me have a look. We'll get to the bottom of this.
It can't be that one. You sure you're looking at the right record?
It's the same Thiago Santos. Yeah, this is definitely the right. It's definitely the right guy. And he's beaten Anthony Rocco Martin, Kevin Lee, Stevie Ray, Roman Bogatov.
But where does it say Santos on his record? Sorry, I can't see that on his record. When did he fight him?
It's an exhibition. I'm on Tapology. It's an exhibition bout.
Oh, it's an exhibition bout. That's why.
So it's 2013.
Fair enough. So that won't be included in his record then, I guess.
Not officially.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he's beating some decent people.
Yeah, for sure. But the age
he's not
thing,
been very active. Fought once in 2019, fought once in 2020. And before that, his last fight was in 2016.
Yeah.
But we still need to look into this properly.
This is an interesting. He hasn't beaten big names though.
No, he hasn't. No.
This is a good
one. He has been winning.
Cover. I love these random fighters that just, you have no idea about, and they just pop up,
Yeah, and they're actually very good.
Yeah.
Just not been active.
Absolutely random.
Yeah, so, I'd have to see the odds for this because this guy's 27, that guy's 40. This guy has been a lot more active. He's fought twice in 2020.
So Grand Horse minus 225.
Yeah. Maybe put a little bet down on Santos.
Yeah. He could do, yeah. Yeah, we'll watch the tape and we'll see how he looks.
41.
41 lightweight is old.
Yeah, it's very old, dude. At lightweight, it's very old.
Yeah. You never know who could do it.
Song Kinan. Who the fuck are these two? I know who Max Griffin is. Yeah, we need to look at some of this now in our spare time. But yeah, so going back to the original fight, we've both got Gregor Gillespie. Put him in the safe /parlay. And I don't really think there's a hedge here. Do you?
No, there isn't, because Brad Riddell doesn't get the knockouts. He's not going to win a decision, is he?
No, I don't think so. No.
He's going to have to land a lot to get the decision.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think once the chain wrestling starts, he's fucked.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But yeah, all right. Well, that's it. Stay tuned for more fight picks. What day is it today? Wednesday. Yeah, we'll come out with one tomorrow.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Please like, please subscribe, leave some comments, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.